Gexy wants blue velvet! Gexy wants blue velvet!
3, 2, 1, race.
Hello, world.
This is you.
Hello, world. This is me.
Yeah. This is a. Oh, it's not.
Anyway, this is a
What is that show?
Race.
It was Saddle Club.
As I say, yeah, you know what? Can I just quickly say before we be professional, serious run, but a lot of the time we all do the "Hello World, This Is Me" thing, like that reference. No one outside of Australia would get that. I just realised that just then. It's an intro to an Australian TV show. Yeah.
I'm Australian
What do I enter?
Huh?
What button? What button do I have to press to fucking get in here?
Is probably up. If it's doors, you press up.
No, the fucking level.
Did you collect the first remote?
Oh fuck.
Aren't we in a hub world?
Yeah, there's a remote right above where the entrance to the first level is.
Yeah,
you have to tail kick
I'm
it. Don't worry. See, I only have a slight experience because I tested for like 3 minutes how this game worked, and I literally spent like 5 minutes confused too.
That's about 1 minute more than what we had. And that fucking. This is already
just double check I'm in the right level.
Yeah.
It feels substantially better, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that there's actual running.
Yes, that's right.
Like you don't have to wait a second to run. So we haven't even gone over what the run or anything is yet. Hi guys.
No, fucking no one needs to know what the run is.
Ah, you're right.
Ways
Understandable.
to have fun.
It's the GBC game.
Just read the description.
Yeah, just read the description.
Yeah, you illiterate people.
Yeah, this is way better. I actually like it. It's kind of eclectic. It's kind of stylized a lot more than the second one, or the first GBC game. And yeah, again, it just makes me really want to see this on Game Boy Advance.
I was going to say
It's so much better.
that would make this game really shine, I think.
Yeah.
I think so. Do you think they would go in the Gex 1 style on GBC, since that's totally possible?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, or something, it'd probably be slightly less. I mean, some of the effects and stuff like that, no. But, sprite-wise, I'm sure that they'd go for something, pretty similar. I mean, there's some games with some great graphics on the Game Boy on the Game Boy Advance. So, I would definitely like to see that kind of thing. But of course, it will practically never happen. Although, if they did do another Gex, considering they have the rights to it's actually well within the possibility. There's a chance that it would be a GB. It would be a 2D game, kind of like Rayman, because the budget would be a lot better if it was a
The game would be quite expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if a Gex comeback will truly come back. Aha.
Well, I mean, the IP's kind of been lying there for a while in terms of it's actually open to creative input, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Yeah, Square Enix owns the license.
Square Enix owns the license?
Yeah, so that's pretty much one of the worst places you could have it.
It's such a bizarre company to own the
practically
license.
Purgatory. Well, it's because Crystal Dynamics is, I believe, owned by or related to Enix nowadays.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Crystal Dynamics are too busy doing. Well, I don't know what they're doing lately, actually, but they did Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, that's true. Kind of forgot that game existed. Not that it's bad, just forgot.
Let's see what they were. Yeah, who cares? That's kind of the way I look at it. It's Cool. Oh no, they did the Avengers game.
I've heard
That
that
explains a
game
lot.
is really hit or miss. From what I've heard.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying it's bad. It's just kind of like,
Oh,
it's a
sorry.
licensed one, like PvP poo-poo, you know.
This is such a weird thing in
Mechanic.
this level that like I see why they did it, because in Gex 3 you have the maze and stuff. I didn't
Yeah.
think they would do this like pseudo 3D
Why is he purple?
I don't
Why
know.
are you like 100%ing these levels?
I just figured it would be it would take enough time to do, because I don't know the game enough to like make up some route. It's just 100%ing the second level, not the first one. That one,
Yeah,
I
it just looks like you guys are collecting everything. I mean, because you lost.
Meanwhile, poor Jake's in the wrong level.
Am I? I said that earlier. Like, am I in the right level?
Nobody answered.
did you
No,
get the? You have to get one remote from the first
You gotta
level.
get a remote, yeah.
Yeah, and to unlock this level.
Yeah. So you're fine. You're fine. You just need to find the remote.
What's the requirements? Yeah.
Yeah. It costs
Fucking
2 to
late.
get in.
You guys want me to do a rendition of the theme of Clueless in Seattle?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh, I want you to get me the fuck out of this room.
I will, straight after the musical
What the fuck
intro.
is going on?
Okay. A 1, a 1, a 2, a skiddly do. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
And this is the kind of content we expect here.
I've just accepted I'm stuck in here forever, so...
Can we just put your remix?
That was accurate, by the way.
I said it.
That was actually tonally accurate.
Can we put your like that Gex remix in this one, because that'd be so funny just to say that the same guy that remixed it did that. Dum, dum, dum.
It's clearly just an
It's
offsuit
right-
of the Goosebumps theme.
What the fuck?
I'll
is
put
that
that.
thing?
I'll edit in the I'll pause it for that bit, but I'll edit in the Clueless in Seattle, and you'll actually notice that it is accurate.
Why am I purple? How do I get this fly? Like, I've pressed every button and it just doesn't work, and like all the collectibles turn purple. I guess that means
Sharp
the
fish.
collectibles are bound to Gex's color palette.
Yes, something like that, which is bizarre, but it's kind of cool. Whoa, shit. Yeah, no, Clueless in Seattle is like, I'm pretty sure it's the most listened to track on my channel from the Gex 3 soundtrack that I uploaded. And that's because, yeah, like, it's got this kind of cool pitch bendy chords, like, you know, and just, I don't know, it's just got this cool vibe. It's very, very head popping.
I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Gex 3's soundtrack too much. It's not that it's bad, it's just it's not too memorable outside of a few tracks to me.
Yes, yeah, me too. It's like pretty much for me, the most memorable ones are Clueless in Seattle and Anime Channel, of course. Oh shit, what's going on here? Yeah.
I don't know. Do I have to hit
But
him?
yeah, Anime Channel's cool because again, it's got those chords. But yeah, like, you know, I don't know. For example, I've played Totally Scrooged so many times that now it's kind of memorable to me. But like the way that they do the distorted sort of Christmas Carol, like like it sounds all off, and it's just kind of creepy. It's very weird.
Where are the last collectibles? Is the next question.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, moving on. Oh no. Oh no. Not this. Oh no. Oh, I need one more collectible. Oh no, this is what I was afraid was gonna happen. So I gotta know, what was everybody's opinion on me and Amelia's beautiful run?
Angus said that there's a potential that you have to be redone it because it wasn't a victor.
But that was the entire point.
Yeah, because it's like the idea is that you can gimmick it to just go longer, just because.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, I'm thinking it probably just stay a draw unless it like significantly impacts the group standings.
Yeah, which that would make more sense if we need to do it.
It was like a Dan Davidson situation.
Yeah, if it actually affects things, then by all means, we'll redo a run. But yeah,
it's pretty awesome though.
we tried so hard to hide it.
Hide what?
Hide you viewing it before it went up.
It's not that hard to hide though, wouldn't it be? You just send it to me when it's done, right?
Well, I figured you actually like watched all like the runs before they went up, or at least like skimmed them. But I guess I was wrong.
Yeah. No. I mean, I saw that it was like ridiculous, and yeah, I was like, okay, let's go. That's good. Let's do it. Let's have fun.
Good. I'm glad. Plus, I have the return.
I mean, this
is
this is a meme tournament, It's like, but that's not to say that at the top level, at the top level it isn't. At the top level, it is as serious as ISGP 2. Like Lucas, Muddy, Luke, that kind of shit. Like it's serious as fuck. But like the mid card, the lower card, like yeah, it's a complete meme and it's just a good fun thing. Like it's I do not care about like weird runs and stuff like that. I think it's great because it's Gex. Like, what the fuck is it? Like,
yeah, what the fuck is Gex?
There's nowhere near as much stuff you can do in comparison. So you may as well really have fun with it and just.
There's this last collectible hiding.
I bet you it's in like an animal or something, or a fish or some kind of.
I can't hit the fish. Yeah, like that's what I would think at first, but there's also like multiple fish. I wonder.
Oh, yeah, I think that makes sense.
Jake
so the thing is fighting the boss.
Oh, is he fighting the Santa boss?
Yeah.
So, one thing I actually noticed about this game is the hit detection. It should be way better, but oh my god, it just makes me hate the third game's hit detection because it's so bad.
Holy shit. Can I say that was epic from Brandon Black right there? That was fucking epic. What a job.
Did he do a clutch victory?
He's out. No, it was just domination.
I wonder if the wrestling boss is in this version of the game.
Oh, rock hard.
Yeah, there's a WW Gex boss in Gex League.
Yeah, it's a hybrid of The Rock and Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah,
pretty hilarious.
My weapon.
I wonder if that was the joke. It's like, oh hey guys, it's an easy.
There it was. Okay. I just didn't collect that because I thought it would give me the remote. Okay.
What happened?
I found the last collectible. It was in Steal the Magic Sword from Ghost Knight, which is a completely new objective in this game compared to the actual third game. In the third game, you have to do mini games.
You know what? I don't know why I was saying this is meme. This is serious analysis right here of the Gex series.
Yeah.
Thoughts.
Yeah.
It's like how Charity became an expert on Gex 2 GBC and has like learned it backwards and then will be like, oh my god, Gex 2 normal. It's like a copy of Gex 2.
GBC. What the?
Is that GG?
He was trying to pick out one of my weaknesses for
we still play.
Yeah, it might be much harder for you now though, because the 100%ing in these games, or at least in Gex 3, is a really hard thing to do. Gex 2, not so much. Gex 3, it's very strict. At least I don't even know. Do I have? I'm gonna just pause in the middle.
The thing is, look,
okay.
I think they kind of like had their cake and ate it because they wanted like an easy any percent, but they also wanted a really difficult 100%, and you could really feel the playing against each other sometimes.
Honestly, it makes me like Gex 3 less, especially because some of the levels can be kind of rough, especially if we're talking about the console version. Like, some of the levels I
was playing the Western level in Gex 3 yesterday, and yeah, trying to get the fly coins and that is so annoying.
I hate that stage so much. And I hate, like, the superhero channel's a little bit annoying. It's okay, but it's also kind of nice.
I do like Donkey though. Donkey.
There's just a lot of stuff. It's like, I don't know. It's not. I just wish it was a little better. Yeah. Also, speaking of which, I did take a look at the stages in this game. I think this game is actually missing quite a few stages. I don't know how
it would be in terms of bonus and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know how much Gex 2 GBC was. Like, I don't know if it was missing a lot of stages or not, because I don't want to ever touch that game ever again.
Even they destroyed me in the end.
That was quite. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. That was quite the run that we had. It all came down to who could memorize that stupid bonus round. And even then, I was like, I still didn't even.
Crazy.
I didn't even understand the ending.
I think you took the right one. I think that the last few were they were pretty close together, and I just kept getting the wrong one, and I just did not learn from my mistakes in the end. And, it was just hilarious.
I knew the beginning really well, but when it came to the end, it's just like I had no idea what to do.
Yeah, it's hard. Eventually it became so confusing that I just pretty much forgot the early parts because I was like that brain broken from the whole thing.
Yeah, that was I'm never playing Gex 2 GBC again. I'm boycotting that in this tournament for me.
I'm boycotting GBC Gex 2.
God.
Assuming that I get 4th place, I'm saying it's pretty much almost a certainty at this point. Unless I can, not because of beating my last 2 opponents, but that even if I did, there's no way of getting past Muddy or you or Lucas. Pretty much, I will have to face Luke, who is presumably going to finish first in his block. So if he does,
oh yeah, that's going to be fun.
I'm actually rooting for Charity because then I reckon I have more of a chance, because I don't think Luke would agree, and nor would I really want him to in round 2 do a Game Boy Color game. But if it's Gex 3, that'd be a complete nightmare for me. If it's Gex 2, he's so good at it that it's just, it's ridiculous. So
Gex 3 GBC, I could actually see myself doing this again. So far, it actually hasn't been bad at all.
It actually does. Yeah.
I 100% did. I think I finished up.
Okay.
Let me just double check real quick. Thank God it has totals.
Holy shit, you did.
I did. Okay. It was a little shorter than I actually expected. I figured it'd be a little harder, but we both kind of just flew in blind, and I was just like,
definitely went over the 10-minute mark last time.
Oh yeah, I am recording at 20 minutes. If you take out the few minutes of banter at the start, still actually pretty decent timing.
Yoga's good at Gex now.
Yeah, I'm good at Gex now. GBC.
You are. You're now undefeated in GBC games. Fuck you.
Yeah. What about Charity? Has he been defeated in Gex games?
Charity is also undefeated. So you know what? I'm actually rooting for that round 2, and I think it should be Gex 3 GBC, because I think you could actually get quite good at this, and I think he will get good at this. So
that would be an interesting. I mean, yeah, I would say Gex 3 GBC. This is a substantially better game than Gex 2 GBC. Oh my god, that game's so bad.
Do you know what it is? I think they tried too hard to make it like the console one in the first.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and this one feels like it's truer to Game Boy Color experience.
While also having similar environments, actually,
And actually,
it's accurate. It's accurate in its design, like textures and kind of looking like it. But yeah,
graphically it's accurate enough, but the level design just works better for this kind of game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the movement looks a bit better too, actually.
Yes, movement is not the bullshit where you have to like do that shit, right? Where you've got to like, what do you got to do again? Where you got to like basically get momentum.
Yeah.
To run, yeah.
Run, yeah.
The one thing I will say that is a little that kind of throws me off about this game, especially when playing Gex 2 GBC, is when you're doing the spring jump, you have to actually like time it to like it's a bit more time orientated. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just like I'm just a little. It throws me off.
I'd take that over the no running. I'd take that over the no running.
Yeah, at least you're running at all times here.
All right, guys, you want to wrap up?
How far did you get?
For watching, I'm sorry that you had to witness this. Thank you.
No, Brandon like beat the boss, so fuck him.
Yeah, you know what? He wins.
He's a true winner because he beat Santa Claus.
He wins the moral victory of this.
That's true.
You know what? Actually, cool. All right, thanks for watching and goodbye.
Have a good one.